Yeah, so they make these breads. Now the bread in the thumbnail looks plain, but there's things inside. Um, frig, I can't remember the name. Anyways, and then there's pizza. They made pizza. It was so good. Anyway, while the breads were baking, oh my gosh, smelled so good. So yeah, we had that. It was so nice. I loved seeing Sasa. Oh my gosh. It's emotional because, like, at first I didn't like being around kids a lot. I didn't like being around a lot of people, but now that it's getting closer to leaving and we were talking about that there, it was like really emotional, like it's gonna be, I feel like part of the family, and it's really sad, like, in a way, but I know it has to happen. But I'll always consider them family, I'll always have them in my heart. Bittersweet, yeah. Hey. So yeah, the day before I go to the airport, I'm gonna stay there with Salah, and it's almost like I almost wish it would be ending on bad terms, because then we'd be happy to get away from each other. You know what I mean? It would be easier. But alas, these things must be done. You have smoking dreams? Yeah, I hear ya. I always have dreams about the dispensaries, so I know what you mean. So I'm gonna try to see them as much as I can. I'm sure when I'm in Canada, video calls and stuff. Baby! I'll be checking in on Julia. They all love Julia, and they're kind of fighting over. They want to take her. I said, well, and Salah wants to keep her, obviously. So, but I'm sure if he goes to visit, maybe he'll bring her. I don't know. You want to go see? Court. He's still a bit sniffly, but yeah, he ate okay. Like, if you get like DoorDash or like delivery, food app delivery, like if you pay per month for like free delivery, that's worth it. Because usually delivery, like sometimes you'll pay what, 10 a month for free delivery for the month, and it's like one delivery fee can be $3-4 sometimes. So it's worth it to me if you order a lot. Pay for water. So yeah, we arrived there, we hung out in the Madofa, had some coffee, and then I went into the kitchen with the ladies, and they showed me how they make with their like bread oven they have, this special oven. Actually, Salah has one. I was like, what is this for? I always wondered what it was for, and now I know what it's for. But they make this bread. It's almost like a tandoori, kind of. And then pizzas. And we ate, and then we had more. It's like tradition after you eat to have like some kind of seeds, like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, with some like juice or something, and then coffee. And yeah, we stayed pretty late. They don't charge for water hardly. Yeah, Tracy. Well, her family keeps saying if you want to do another live with her, you can. They said, if you want to do another live. They really the money I raised for them the last live really helped them out. So it's no wonder, it's probably a really strange concept that we can just go live, and I'll name the next one with Sasa. Give this cute girl money because she deserves it. Hey bidet. Hey cute frog. I know, I always hug her, Tracy. She's just the cutest girl. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, Heidi. Yeah. They know I'm leaving. I don't know if they know more details than that. People are pretty private with relationships. Hey Pierre. But they were teary-eyed, and they're gonna come with Salah to the airport to see me off. They don't judge me. They know, like, they've seen so many reaction chants. They know all about my past. They don't care. They're so welcoming and so loving. Yeah, he's of course gonna continue to help her, and the whole family in general. Really, Heidi? Oh, yeah, because it's hard. They probably. I try explaining, like, I just need to be back in Canada. I need reliable internet. I need to, you know, live among my culture also. Hey, Missy man. And but I will miss. I understand now, like the concept of. I can see why they like to be around each other all the time, because it's like, very loving people. I'm just not used to that. At first, it scared me a little bit. Like, what the hell? Like, I know my family loves me, but like we're not close in the same way. It's a tough life here. Makes you appreciate. Like, I'm gonna feel guilty living, living in Canada after experiencing. Hey, Brooke, I'm not gonna lie and say like I didn't feel judged by some people in Kuwait, but here I don't feel judged by like anybody. Like, I don't know, like they're just so like caring, like on a like I can't explain it, like on a human level. Like I've never had like a person just drop by and be like, I'm just here to check on you. Like I want to make sure, like I just want you to be at peace, and like may God bless you. And it's just like, oh my gosh, it's like so crazy to me. Like I'm just so like it really touches your heart. So. I've also never been really like hugged in a loving way from a child. So like the connection I have with Sasa, like it's gonna be so heartbreaking. Like I really, really am gonna really, really be sad and really hurt to leave her. So yes, I say Syria, like I've experienced it in a way I don't think most people realize. You know. So Yeah, it's a hard life, but it's a hard life in Canada too in different ways. Like yes, we have automatic washing machines and things, but and it's like a safer environment and there's more opportunity. But I would have to say that like it's a different kind of stress. You know, you have more stress with like keeping up with the Joneses and so many bills and financial responsibilities and taxes and the rent here is like some places are like $50 a month, and like there it's like 2 grand. It's just like crazy. Same America do, yeah. The West in general. Maybe not soon. I don't know. Maybe in like a couple of years or something. I could come for just to visit. Who knows? Especially, if I want to. Maybe at that time there will be a way to bring juice back. I don't know. I'm not giving up on juice, but no, no property taxes, no taxes, um, no taxes at all. No, like no utility bills. No Zionist, yeah. It's very affordable, but it has to be because most people don't make hardly any money. So like they couldn't afford more than probably that much for rent. It's like, and yeah, it's just different. Simpler life, much simpler life. You're not dodging bullets. No one pays taxes. Well, that's not true, Tracy, because look at Kuwait and the Gulf countries, Qatar, Kuwait. They're very rich, oil country rich. You don't pay taxes there. It's a rich country, so. But I don't think people could afford to be taxed here. Dodging fireworks. No, it is dangerous. It's not stable. It is dangerous. It's not stable. But yeah, couldn't imagine not having infrastructure. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons I need to be in Canada. Rich with oil, yes. The West loves its taxes. Yeah. Right. I don't think anyone loves taxes, honestly. But when's the KFG goodbye video? I know I should go one more time, hey? Yeah, hardly. In Gulf countries, like Dubai, even Kuwait, they rely on expats, right, to keep things running and do service jobs. And yeah, they don't make that much money. They make a lot more than they would in their own country, and they get like room and board and everything paid for. But I don't know. Some people would compare it to slavery because, well, they have like maids and stuff like that. Love is a wonderful thing. It's what makes being one of the things that make being human so amazing. Right. A lot of people are leaving the U.S. and Canada, places like that, to go live in cheaper countries because, you know, I was able to pay off like $25,000 of debt or more, just live in like a year, living in cheaper, staying in cheaper places. That's crazy. Staying in places and like honestly, like having Salah pay most of the bills in Kuwait, like it was just like amazing. I got to pay, so I got to focus on my debts and just if we were living in the West, like it would have been a lot different paying off the debt, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment for sure. It's like my income from YouTube wasn't as big as when I was in Canada and like Beeson before I went to the Middle East, but the trade-off is like I had someone helping me with life expenses. I got to focus most of my meager YouTube income on that, so I'm appreciative for that. I've never paid off debts like that before in my life, Ray. So it does feel good, and I hope I can continue. I have a bit more left. Well, a lot more, but it's really tough. Yeah, I'm pretty happy that I did that. I'm like, wait a minute, I paid off when I figured it out, I'm like, wow, I paid a lot of money off. It's crazy. If you're a single working mom, they should give you a break on rent. It's hard being a single parent. Usually, to afford life in Canada these days, you need to be a 2-income household unless you make a shit ton of money. And let's face it, really high paying jobs are hard to come by, and they're very competitive. You can't afford really, because let's say you make minimum wage TikTok now, because Canadians don't get paid for TikTok, so there's no point. If Canadians got paid for TikTok views, I would do TikToks, but we don't. So the fact that Canadians don't get paid for TikToks, I'm not wasting my time. Let's say you make minimum wage in Canada, $17 an hour, and you're working full time. You'll probably only get $2,500 a month. And if your rent is $1,700, $2,000 a month, what? Even if it's $1,500, that only leaves you $1,000 for food, which is crazy expensive. If you have a car payment, forget it. Gas, utilities, phone, having a freaking life, God forbid, you have any money to do anything fun. It's tough. I'm seriously considering just looking for a job and alongside YouTube, like try to complement one another. I don't know. It's rough. TikTok is dumb anyways. Yeah, you can make GIF money on TikTok in Canada, but you can't be part of the creator fund and earn views. I'm going to be staying in a lot, enjoying that place because it's, if you're paying an arm and a leg for rent, which most people are these days, you want to enjoy it. People should not be working full time, spending the majority of their life slaving away to contribute to the economy, to only not even be able to afford life. It's just sad. Yeah, factory work doesn't usually pay that like enough either. Depends on your position, but my dad always worked in factories, but he was like an electrical engineer, so he makes really good money. 19 an hour. See, that 15 years ago was a really good salary. I remember making 12 an hour and I was over the moon back in 2006. He's a jerk. No money is worth that. I'm telling you, yeah. I know people think, you need money to live. Okay, sure. But no, I mean, putting up with that kind of an abusive person in any way, forget it. St. Hubert's taste testing. French gelatin, if only. Man, they have really good mozzarella sticks. I need to go to St. Hubert's and Swiss Chalet. It's Chantal Blue Topaz, you stupid moron. Get the fuck out of here. Am I e-begging for anything right now? Are you going to give me any money? No? Then shut your trap. Thank you. How long have I been on YouTube? 8 years? And nobody knows my name is Chantal? Do you have some kind of disease where you see the letter A as E? Anyways. How am I being... Was I e-begging just now? And you know what, Blue Topaz? If I want to e-beg for money, I will do it. And if you don't like it, I don't care. You'll just have to stay mad about it. Okay? Thank you. Forget them. They're just bored. Yeah, I know. It pisses me off when people spell my name like Chantal. Just because, I've been on YouTube for 8 years. You should know by now. I'd rather have no viewers than do an OF. Thank you. Teach English online? I don't know if I have the patience to be a teacher. I tried tutoring, adult math before. And it was just, not my thing. Anyway, I totally understand there being only, max 300 views because, A, who wants to watch buffering internet and, me not being on camera? Boring. So that's, a good reason also to be in Canada so I can do better content and just, For the people who are mad about me asking, don't even give a dime, so who cares? It's going to be such a long, long journey home. Exhausting emotionally, physically, everything. It is just so bittersweet when an actual chapter of your life is closing, Am I gonna sleep in my apartment the first night? Yes. My bed is it might be a bit late, so I'm getting a cheap ass, I'm getting a floor mattress thing to sleep on until it comes. It was $80, and it'll be good to have in case anyone stays over. Yeah, it's an air mattress, but it holds, I think it's maybe actually I think it was $120, but it holds up to 700 or 685 pounds. So I should be all right. And it's self-inflating. You just plug it in and turn the dial and it inflates. So I'm going to sleep on that till I get my bed. A blow-up mattress. I hope it doesn't deflate. I'm eating these puff corn treats. Who is Ace Frehley again, YouTube lover? I don't know who anyone is. Just call me an ignoramus. Trippy music. Has to be copyright free or I ain't getting paid. Yeah, Sly. Any doctor I've ever seen has never told me has always told me that keto is bad. I'm going to do some kind of fundraiser when I get to Canada for my scooter. Pete's went off about Rebecca Black. Yeah, I heard you. Lily Gardado has hopped over to YouTube Yabba Wagon. Wow. Wasn't that predictable? Lily, another traitor. Well, she probably belongs over there. How concerned were we about her when she was going through that shit with her husband? We all were praying for her and trying to help her and have been nothing but nice to her. I don't understand people that just go and join nasty ops just so quickly. Oh, I'll always love some of you guys, but I'm out. No, you're not. No, you don't. You don't love anybody. You're literally fake as fuck. So stay over there and never come back. Thank you. Lily or whatever. No one was mean to her. Why? Because we asked proof. She came in here doing a serious accusation against one of my longtime mods. So because we're asking for more details and we don't just take everything at face value, we want proof of things. Okay, whatever. I'm not into that childish bullshit anyway. There's a difference between lurking and partaking in the hate. That's lies. I've never DM'd anyone asking for money ever. Ever, ever, ever. Nor will I ever ask. What? I never asked anybody for money in DMs. It's they were just looking for a reason to turn shit. Oh well. Who cares? What? Who said I asked them for money to change flight? I never asked anybody. I need receipts on that, please. Because that never happened. Ever. I've never, ever been in someone's DMs or anywhere ever asking for money. Ever. No. I never ask people for money. Like, if I do, it's like public. That makes me a begging loser. Oh, well. Like I said, I'm past the point of worrying about what people think about me. Who cares? No, too cool. I don't want to do a streamer house. I want to live on my own, thanks. No, that's BS, teardrop. Are you going to focus on a healthy lifestyle? Depends what you define as healthy lifestyle. If you mean never eating chips ever again, no. My first drive-thru? I don't know. Probably for a Nashi, I would imagine. So you can live longer? I don't know, maybe I don't want to. I'm joking. I don't think I want to live to be 80, though. That's kind of old. Like, honestly, I don't mean to sound dark because I'm not, like, depressed about it. If I want to live to 80, I'd probably have to seriously turn my life around. Like, I would have to, like, quit all bad habits, eat super clean, exercise. I don't know if I really want to do that, man. What would I change about my Middle East saga? Addressing haters, probably. You can still eat Nashis at 80. I'll just eat, like, triple. I'm just joking. Just as long as you're not a burden. 80 looking 50, I doubt it. 40 years of my life been unhealthy. I don't think that, you know. I'm gonna stop smoking and lose weight. I could do that a little bit, maybe. Yeah, I don't want to be like senile. What's the point? Wheelchairs. Yeah, at least they're not smoke. You should sign up for a marathon in 1 year and have a goal to walk. Ugh. No thanks. Let Foodie have fun for 1 month. Yeah, I'm definitely beezing. Zombie, that's true. I'd have to liquefy my Nashis. I'd have to blend my Nashis. No, I definitely don't want to be alive at 80. Yeah, they're not in their right mind, a lot of people. If you have Alzheimer's, you can become extremely violent. But, oh my gosh, you guys. When I get my healthcare back, I need to get my hip looked at because I cannot hardly walk. I can hardly walk. Like, it's... Like, I'm limping. My hip is really bad. Yeah, caregiving is... That's why there's caregiver burnout. When I worked in healthcare... I'm excited to bees, too. I'm just a bit sad because I'm going to miss peeps here. And, of course, BB Gal Juicy Poos. Usama. Had to back out of my friend's birthday drinks. Yeah, I've been there. I don't like social... I've backed out of a lot of social things. Pete's what, Michaela? Yeah, people. I'm gonna... Oh, peeps. I'm gonna miss some peeps here. Some people here. And, of course, a furry creature. No, peeps. Not Pete's. Peeps. Like people. I don't know if I'm an introvert. Maybe, but new chapter starting in your life. Yeah. Yeah, true. Joanna lady. Oh, really? She can sit and spin. I can't get Sam back. I think I have her blocked. She followed Nicole's tracks. Yeah. Whatever. Honestly, I don't cry over, like, people leaving. Like, it's not that I don't care about you guys. Like, it's just, you know, people come and go. It's how it is. I'm not going to, like, I don't kiss people's butts. I don't beg people to stay. It's just not who I am. And if people are just going to leave over frivolous, like, stupid shit, then let them go. Like, you know, it's not that deep. People think that picture bothers me or, like, the slip bothers me. It really doesn't. Whatever. Like, honestly, that's mild compared to some, just how I've looked sometimes. So, whatever. You know? Stepford wife my ass. How was she a Stepford wife? She wasn't even married, was she? It's not a big deal like they think it is, I know. They leave, they go to the reaction side. That's the weird thing. If you're done with someone, then move on. You don't join a hate club to obsess over that person. You quit. Pathetic as fuck. Exactly. They took that picture of you and ran with it, right? Like, no, because, like, what the funny thing is that they have no integrity. Like, it's embarrassing because they spend so long shit talking the reactors. And then all of a sudden, when they're mad at me, everything that they said, they don't stand for anymore. It's so, like, okay. But that's how people are, you know, whatever. I'm beyond, like, it's just predictable at this point. I'm beyond being surprised. Seriously. Like, whatever. But that one Fecan weirdo was, like, she started as a hater. She made a video showing her body and being like, I'm 330 pounds. There's no way that you are. Like, ma'am, you don't realize that, like, not everyone has the same body shape and people are shaped differently, different height, different body density, different, like, grow up. What is this? Like, Girl World acts like it's a weight is a competition. Like, get a life. Like I always, the only person you should be in competition with is your former self. That's it. All the people in Veronica's channel chat are all evil people, even Veronica in that way. None of them believe in God. They're just evil. They seem like they seem stunted, like they need to grow up, Tracy. I remember, like, I think that Veronica person was always a hater of mine, like her and Sarah Jane, the human fart. It's like, ma'am, you're talking about me and my weight. You were literally like double my size farting on cakes. Please have a seat. Like, I know what you mean. Like, they're just crazy people. Like, hateful people hating on people all day. Whatever. I don't know really anything about her either, just that she farts on cakes. That's about it. I'd lose brain cells if I went in their channel. Yeah, right? Shauna. Yeah, it's like an OnlyFans thing she was doing. She says that you copied everything that she did and you use people. I've never even watched a single video of hers. So how am I copying? These people are crazy. They all think I copy them. Meanwhile, I don't even watch them. Imagine hating and obsessing over someone you've never met because you made the decision to watch their content, right? That's what I'm saying. They make themselves mad. So they're just gross, whatever. Like I said, I can't be bothered by anything they say. Like define how I was able to. I don't understand. They act like I spend every day catching up with them. I never watch them, ever. If it were for people, like, coming in here and saying what people are saying, I'd never know. And I really don't care. Yeah, how do I use people? Like, who do I use? What? These people are insane. Yeah, they're stupid, Tracy. You're just like the flavor of the week. They have to have someone to pick on. You know how like mean girls who are like dumb and brainless in high school and they turn on one another, they turn on other people, they just bully people. So just ignore them and they'll just leave you alone eventually because that's like classic bully idiot. As long as the check clears. Man, I haven't paid for anything in a check since like I don't know if I've ever paid with a check ever. Sounds like junior high school, right? It's bad how they're treating me. I mean, horrible. And yet they say that you're the horrible person. Do you see how stupid that is? Are you going and making pictures of people, AI pictures of people? They're really fucked up in the head. If you keep messing with them, they will too. Yeah, don't let it bother you, Tracy. Look at the source of it. So they make some AI pictures. Who gives a shit? How mature exactly? Just be happy that you're not them. They want your reaction. Exactly. I don't get the grand wizard thing. That's so stupid. Some of their insults are so dumb. Like when people were calling me Flobby Bobby. Like, how is that even remotely close to Foodie Beauty? Like, I don't see what you did there. I would just like, they're just dumb. I wouldn't even be insulted by them. It's so childish. It's so childish. It really is. She keeps tagging me. Get a life. They need to grow up, honestly. They think they're funny and cool. The rooster's going. Time to go. They probably play with Scotch tape. I really can't imagine them doing anything intelligent with their time. Grand Wizard. Well, I don't even get that joke, Tracy. I don't get it. Throw olives at them. That would drive me insane. Right? KK. Oh, KK. I see. From the KKK, right. So somebody made up a screenshot. Somebody made a fake account of you. And they're running with that and saying you're racist. Okay. That's insane. People are dumb to just like believe rumors or just believe everything. It's crazy. So stupid. Meanwhile, you have actual reaction channels like that Farrah lady calling Salah a San N, and people don't even bat an eyelash. So stupid. They're horrible creatures. Hell yeah, I wouldn't waste anything on them. I'm even mad I wasted this time. Yeah, Tracy, just ignore them. Don't even look at what they say. Who cares? Like, who are they? They're nobodies. They have no impact whatsoever. Someone is using my username and saying white supremacist stuff and everyone is thinking it's me. Yeah, they're insane. Seriously. That's like so childish. Even trolling is childish in general. Like, I used to troll on the internet when the internet first came out and I was a teenager, and then you grow up at some point, or you're supposed to. Like, how embarrassing. I'm gonna make a million fake accounts as an adult. Imagine? Like, I don't get it. Could never be me. That's so embarrassing. Don't go into their chats, you're looking for trouble. Exactly. I would just stay away. And just ignore them. Don't give them any of your precious emotional energy. Because race baiting is dead. Nobody cares. Yeah, pretty much. People ruined it because like they called out anybody for being racist. And now when people are actually racist, people are like desensitized and don't give a shit. That's what happens. But the problem also is, YouTube lover, that was a fake Tracy. These are grown people. Veronica's 50. Oh my gosh. I would be scared to death to know what's going to happen when they leave this sad earth. Yeah, Tracy, they're going to get their karma anyways. That is pathetic. Who cares about these people? I kind of want to make spaghetti tomorrow. Obviously, when I leave here, the content will improve. First of all, having better internet, so good night. It's crisscross.
I know what I'm doing. I'm fucking 38.